If you're anything like me, you've probably set out to do something that you knew would change your life, but when it was time to actually do the work, you felt this intense pain or discomfort that wouldn't go away. Overcoming this problem is the one thing that will change your life the most out of any self-improvement advice you could find. If you can relate to what I just explained, you have probably felt the very powerful resistance that comes over you when you go and try and do the work. The first step to conquering this resistance is understanding it fully. That would be your current identity. Doing the work makes you become a new person and create a new identity that better suits who you are becoming. Your current identity, or ego, is alive just like any other living thing. The current self has all these psychological weapons at its disposal, and it knows what will work best to hold you back. The one and only weapon you have against the current self is the work. Use the resistance as a compass towards what you should be doing. The more suffering and discomfort you face, the more damage you are doing to the current self. An understanding of what the resistance is gives you a huge advantage, but you still have to push through it and do the work anyway. That discomfort you feel will have to be your new comfort zone. If you want to reach the life you desire, you will have to go through immense suffering to get there. Life is suffering. Pain is required for evolution, and that is a law of nature. You cannot bypass this. The path to success is like walking barefoot down a hallway of broken glass. Once you know what you want, the only thing standing between you and that thing is a lot of suffering. You have to learn to be comfortable in that discomfort, comfortable in that suffering. You have to push through the resistance no matter what your thoughts are saying, and no matter what your body is feeling. As you do this, the current self will slowly die, and its grasp over you will become weaker and weaker. As you change your identity by doing the work consistently, the resistance won't be there nearly as much, because you successfully killed the identity that was holding you back. Do you think a successful CEO has a problem doing his daily work? What I explained so far covers what resistance is, why you face it, and how to beat it. Having baseline dopamine levels that are way too high is like a form of mini resistance that you probably face without even knowing. If you indulge in these types of activities regularly, your brain raises its baseline dopamine level because it thinks the new dopamine you're getting is its new normal. All you need to know is, if you are constantly indulging instant gratification activities like adult content, drugs, alcohol, or too much social media, you need to cut those out immediately. Secondly, you are what you consume. Focus on making the work easy to access and distractions hard to access. In conclusion, the reason you couldn't do the work this whole time was because the resistance was too strong for you. The resistance was too strong for you because you didn't understand it fully, and you didn't understand that you can push through it because you are more powerful than it is.